which can change. There might be some changes, I don't know. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get started on that. Okay, I'm going to ask parties to please keep the noise level down, please.
I apologize.
Okay. All right, the court is calling cause number 2013, DCM 9364. This is a hearing on a petition filed by the Attorney General's office. It is called a petition in suit affecting parent-child relationship with a motion to modify and motion to confirm child support arrearage. Parties in this case are Martin Gaitan and Elizabeth Revilla, who are present before me on the Zoom application. And we are proceeding on the Zoom application because of the current pandemic crisis that's going on. We cannot appear in court. However, the Supreme Court of the state of Texas has allowed us to proceed on remote hearings. Mr. Villa, please.
Sorry.
Please limit the noise. Otherwise, I'm going to send everything to the divorce court.
Thank you.
This matter is being live streamed through the YouTube channel. That is to comply with Texas rules that we have to keep open courts available to the public. However, as soon as we finish this hearing here today, that live stream will be taken off the YouTube channel. I'm also recording the evidence on the computer recording system. That is the official record of the court. I'll ask parties not to talk over each other. Sometimes the audio person may not work as well as it should, and there might be some situations where we may not be able to hear each other. And I can tell you, it's computer issues, not anything that we're doing anything differently. So I'll ask parties not to talk over each other, one person talking at one time, and then we'll go ahead and do as much as we can on this order here today. Understanding that the parties agree that all other matters will be handled by the divorce action. So the only issue before the court today is on child support, medical support, and retroactive. And I think there's also an issue on, might be an issue on arrears, but I don't know if that is going to be an issue or not. Okay, all that being said, I'll ask parties, Ms. Revilla, are you ready to proceed today, ma'am?
Correct.
Mr. Gaitan, you ready to proceed today, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to ask both parties. I can't see you on the screen, but I'm going to assume that both of you are raising your right hands. You and each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. I need a response. Mr. Villa, yes?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gaitan, yes. All right.
Yes, sir.
Answered in the affirmative. All right, Ms. Kaplan, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. The state calls Ms. Revilla as a witness.
Okay, go ahead.
Ma'am, what is your name?
Elizabeth Revilla.
And who are you the mother of?
Liliana Gaitan, Andres Gaitan, Leah Gaitan, and Elijah Gaitan.
And who do the children live with?
With myself.
And how long have the children lived with you?
Since they were born.
And do you live in El Paso, Texas?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
And who is the children's father?
Martin Gaitan.
And Who are you legally married to?
Martin Gaitan.
And when did you become legally married?
In New Mexico.
When, ma'am?
I'm sorry, September 24th to 2018.
And when did you separate?
March 24th, 2019.
And has he provided support since that separation?
Yes, I've been getting child support payments.
Has he given you any money directly for the support of the children?
I've gotten $100 aside from the actual child support payments.
Has he bought any necessities for your children, such as diapers or school supplies or anything of that nature?
He brought me a car seat recently for Leah.
Anything else?
No, Mom.
How old are Leah and Elijah?
They turned 1 October the 1st.
And they're twins, correct?
Correct.
And the twins are not addressed in the order confirming supported marriage and determining duty of support that was signed in 2018, correct?
Pardon?
The children are not addressed in your prior court order from July of 2018, correct?
Correct.
And did you get married after the 2018 court order?
Yes, I believe so.
And when was that again?
I believe it was September 24th, 2018, I think.
And what type of health insurance do you have for your children?
Medicaid at the moment. Their Medicaid is active at the moment.
Do you have any other type of insurance available?
No, ma'am.
Does Mr. Gaitan have any insurance available?
No.
Do you know if Mr. Gaitan is working?
He is at the moment.
Do you know how much he earns at his job?
When I was living with him, I believe he was getting about 300 weekly. I don't know if that has changed. That's
Do you know if he
normally
has? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
that's normally what his dad pays him.
So he works for his dad?
I don't know who he's working for now. I believe so.
What type of work does he do?
Construction?
Do you know if he has any other children besides your children?
Yes, ma'am.
How many?
One.
And how old is that child, if you know?
She should be turning 2 next month, I think.
And does that child live with him?
No, ma'am.
Is he court-ordered to support that child?
Pardon?
Do you know if he's court-ordered to support that child?
I believe so.
No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Okay. Any other evidence or testimony?
The state calls Mr. Gaitan.
All right, go ahead. He's been sworn in.
Thank you. Sir, who are you the father of?
Lea Gaitán, Elijah Gaitán, Liliana Gaitán, and Andrés Gaitán.
And do you have any other children besides these 4 children?
Yes, ma'am.
How many others?
Just one.
And does that child live with you?
No, she doesn't.
Are you court-ordered to support that child?
Yes, ma'am.
And how many other children do you have? Sorry. How many, what type of health insurance do you have?
Right now, let me check. I have my wallet here, but I canceled it because I got unemployed from my last job. But it's called All Savers.
And
But
was that through your employer?
yeah, that was because of the company that I was working with. They provided me that insurance, but since I got unemployed, I canceled it. Well, they actually canceled it because I wasn't no longer working for them.
So you're unemployed right now, sir?
Yeah, right now, yes, I'm unemployed. I'm waiting for them to call me.
Okay. Are you receiving unemployment benefits?
Right now, yes.
How much do you receive in unemployment benefits?
It's 500 with child
Weekly?
support taken off. It's bi-weekly.
So you get $500 biweekly?
Yeah, because that's what I'm left off with what's it called? With the child support taken off and everything with the taxes and all that.
Okay. And are you currently looking for work, sir?
Yes, I'm actually been applying everywhere, but they haven't called me. I'm guessing because of the pandemic. And right now, I'm not working like weekly, but I'm just helping a guy here that he needs sometimes help, and he just pays me sometimes just 1 day or 2 days. That's pretty much what I get paid. I don't really work since I'm getting unemployment benefits. I don't want to get in trouble with anything like that, so I just help him out like 1 or 2 days.
And how much do you earn for the 1 or 2 days of help?
$200.
$200 weekly?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any other sources of income?
No, ma'am.
Would you be interested in participating in a program that assists people who are obligated to pay child support and finding employment?
No, not really. I mean, I'm waiting for for my last job to call me, um, because it was a good job. So I'm just waiting for them to call me.
Do you have a chance of being hired again at that job?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Because it was a week ago or 2 weeks. I don't remember if it was last week or the other week before that. That I talked to my boss, and he said that sometime next month or in 2 months they'll probably call me back.
And when did you get married to Miss Revilla?
September 24th.
And when did you separate?
I know it was on March, but I don't remember if it was that same day, same day, the 24th. But it was on March,
Of what year?
2019.
And have you provided support since the separation?
Mm, like, what do you mean by that?
Financial support for your children, sir?
Well, yes, the child support.
Have you given her any money directly outside of the child support that was previously ordered?
Yes, I would give her sometimes $100 cash with my kids, with my older kid, Liliana, and then this past on October 1st, before October 1st, I gave her $200 for so she could go buy the kids clothes because it was gonna be their birthday, the twins, and I bought my baby girl car seat, and right now she has my debit card just in case she needs something. She can buy it with my card.
Do you have proof of those payments with you here today?
No, ma'am. Actually, it's because I forgot that I had to join the Zoom, but I didn't bring anything because I thought it was gonna be for tomorrow. But I don't have
Okay,
any proof of that.
all right. Thank you. No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Okay. Any other evidence or testimony?
No other evidence or testimony from the state at this time, Your Honor.
All right. Recommendation from the state?
Yes, Your Honor. The state reserves the issue of judgment on the arrears and retroactive support for final, as Mr. Gaitan does not have proof of the retroactive payments with him here today. The state recommends current support based on the minimum wage presumption, which is 1256.67. Pursuant to Mr. Gaitan's testimony, he gets $500 biweekly. There are 26 weeks in a year. Divided by 12 months is 1,083. Also, pursuant to his testimony, he does do side jobs and helps a guy out sometimes, for which he gets $200 a week for a gross monthly of 1,283. With credit for another child that he has a duty to support. The state has calculated guideline child support for the 4 children before the court to be 337.52, step down to 287, another step down to 235, a final step down to 183, medical support amount of $90 to reimburse for government insurance. And all other issues reserved for final beyond the current support and the finding that he is the father of these children, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Kaplan, tell me again what the recommended child support amount would be, because it was kind of breaking up. I didn't get the full amount.
337, beginning November 1st. Yes, with a step down to 287.
Hold on, Ms.
Another,
Kaplan. Ms. Kaplan, hold on.
sorry,
337?
yes,
Now I know you're trying to get the step down. What is the step down?
287,
And then,
235,
and then
183,
medical support?
$90.
Who has a health insurance?
government insurance. The $90 is to reimburse for government insurance, Your Honor.
I didn't hear any evidence on medical support. Who has health insurance for the children?
Pursuant to Ms. Revilla's testimony, the children have government insurance, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. All right, there she said that I missed that one. Okay, Medicaid 9. And you're asking to reserve judgments on the previous child support order and any retroactive support for the children that are being added on.
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Revilla, you heard the recommendation of the state as far as child support and medical support. Are you in agreement with their recommendation, ma'am?
Yes, I actually did hear 3 numbers. Which of those numbers would be the amounts, the monthly amount?
All right. The starting off with child support would be $337 a month.
Okay.
And all right. And what we're calling the step down, as the children turn 18, graduate from high school, then it goes down because he's only going to be having one less child, well, two children. Okay, in this case.
Right.
So that's what we call the step down. I know it's kind of a weird way of saying that, but that's what it means. As the children turn 18 and graduate from high school, then it goes to another level, and then it goes to another level. Okay,
Oh, okay.
that's what all that means. How old is
Right.
the one right now? How old is the oldest one right now, ma'am?
She's 7.
7. So we're talking about a long ways off. So it's not anything to worry about, at least right now. And then medical support for the government health insurance, either CHIP or Medicaid. They're asking that $90 be set on that medical support. Okay, because apparently nobody else
Right.
has any health insurance currently available for the children. The children not covered on anybody's health insurance right now. Is that correct, Ms. Revilla?
Right. They're currently enrolled.
Okay. And then the other issues that are also going to be reserved, we're going to be judgment for any back child that he may owe on the previous order, and any retroactive support for the children that are being added on to this case. Those are going to be reserved also for the divorce. So we're not making it this time. So make sure that the divorce court covers those issues, okay?
Okay.
So, ma'am, that's the recommendation of the state on the child support and medical support. Are you in agreement with them, with that recommendation, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Gaitan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gaitan, you're also in agreement with their recommendation?
Yes, sir.
Very well. That'll be the order of the court. And then all other matters, such as the conservatorship, what we call custody, a conservatorship, visitation, all other matters will be covered by the divorce. In addition to that, this child support may change. I don't know. Sometimes the divorce court may change the divorce, may change the child support obligations, and will certainly make a ruling as regard to the any retroactive or any child support judgments. So those things are going to be reserved to the divorce court. Okay. All right. Unless there's anything else, Ms. Rubio or Mr. Gaitan, anything else that we need to address?
No, sir.
No, so the only thing, just to confirm, the back arrears will be mentioned in the divorce court, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And anything that may be owing as far as any retroactive support for the children that are being added on to the case.
Right.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. What will happen now, Ms. Kaplan will prepare the order. She'll send it to me so I can sign it, review it, and sign it. And it will be filed with the clerk's office, the district clerk's office, and copies sent to the parties. Unless, Ms. Kaplan, you wish to handle it a different way.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Once I receive it, I will sign it, and parties will be sent a copy of the order. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. That concludes our hearing in this case, and parties are excused. Thank you all for your participation today. And that'll conclude our hearing. Parties are now excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.